We'll keep. No, Tribal Bears hasn't been around for a while. It's not very good. No comment about Aaron Forsyth. There's an article a long time ago about Oko, right? And they said that when they were playtesting, the entire time they were playtesting with Oko, they never thought about using it on their opponent's creatures. Just let that one sink in for a minute. Just let that nugget. Just let that nugget sink in for a minute. A train wreck. Lurrus was egregious. Yorion is egregious. Searing Blaze. Who are they hitting? My Mana Twink. I'll block here. Alright, if I get a land, everything's fine. Oh, that's fine too. If I get a land, everything's fine. Would Ragavan? No, Hogak was so stupid. Okay. You want to bolt my wall? Go ahead. Yep. Maybe. I mean, give me a land. Okay. Grist is sick. Grist is so sweet. I'm at 10. Sick. Alright. What do I do here? I get Yawg. I attack with both. Let's see. Attack with this, they... Just plus Grist, kill this attack. Put them to 5. And then next turn we attack for 2. We attack, put them to 4. Then sacrifice... Yeah, I'm just going to do that. Nope. Grist. There's no point in getting Yawg and using Yawg, right? And risking putting yourself at 9, which is way too low against this kind of bullshit. They go to 5. Next turn we attack with both. And then we evolution for Messenger. Guess we're dead to land plus Boros Charm. Land, Bolt, Boros Charm. They Boros Charm themselves. Love it. You love to see it. Okay. My one sideboard card against burn. Scavenging Ooze. Could probably bring in Endurances too. But whatever. Yeah, Oko's messed up. Oko was stupid. See if we can find the article. Alright. So they played land and they did nothing, which is good for us. We have a nice painless mana base. This is perfect for us. Play out Ignoble. We could still play this on 2 with this. They're just gonna bolt us. Okay. If they play... Oh, okay. Alright. so now we play Swamp, Wall of Roots into Hierarch. Alright. Sanctifier in Vec? Why the fuck are you playing Sanctifier in Vec? Alright, so I was going to chord for Geralf's Messenger here, but since they're playing Sanctifier, I was just going to play the Messenger, but since they're playing Sanctifier, it doesn't seem great. Let's see what the best play is. How much do we chord for? We can't. This Yawgmoth kind of... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess we just play this and pass and chord for Scavenging Ooze. Eat this. I'm going to remove a counter so I can eat it later. Yeah, I would play the Messenger here, but it doesn't do anything. Right? The Messenger's kind of wrecked by this card. Yep. Alright, let's go -1. Chord of Calling. Done. Got the Scavenging Ooze. Play Young Wolf. And we might as well just play this. Might as well just play this. And we'll attack with the Scavenging Ooze. What's going on here? Searing Blaze, my ooze. Lightning Helix, my ooze. That's fine. Can't use this yet. Yep. Well, I'm probably gonna lose this game. We just need a Blood Art. I guess we could be fine. We just need Yawg. We have 0 cards. Oh, hello. 1, 2, black, Yawgmoth. Let's attack with the Young Wolf first. Attack with the Young Wolf. Pay 1, choose up to 1 target draw. Okay, sack this. We don't want to go to 4, but we do want to Birds of Paradise. Put this land into play tapped, and we'll play a Birds. We'll fuck around next turn. There's no real point to doing anything more this turn. We need to draw a tutor thing for Eidolon. That's perfect. Alright, we need to draw a tutor, a chord, something like that. We got to get Blood Artist, and then we win the game. Well, that is just absolutely perfect. We have no way to get rid of this. We really don't. So we'll just Geralf's Messenger. Alright, so what are we going to do first? How are we going to do this? So I think we're going to sacrifice this to put a minus. The question is, what's the best way to do this? Alright, let's think. So we could cast Evolution right now, go to 3, put a -1 counter on this. I think we start off with Evolution. No, we can't win because of Sanctifier. Sanctifier exiles the Geralf's Messenger. So we can't win the game with Geralf's Messenger plus Young Wolf because of Sanctifier. We need to sack. Yeah. We're going to sack here. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. We're going to sack the Geralf's Messenger, and we're going to get a Blood Artist. Then we'll start sacking things, and we'll kill this. He doesn't exile Messenger. If a black or red permanent spell or card would be put into a graveyard, exile it instead. Am I missing something here? I can't kill the Sanctifier. I'm very confused here. Yeah, alright, we're gonna evolution. We're gonna evolution sack to Geralf's Messenger. We're going to go to 3. Then we're going to put a counter on the Eidolon. Then we'll proliferate. Well, I'm very confused here, chat. What's going on? If a black or red permanent spell or card not on the battlefield will be put in the graveyard. Oh. Where'd it go? Where'd it go, chat? Blood Artist. Alright. So, first things first. We're gonna go target this. Sack this. That's really weirdly worded. If a black or red permanent spell or card... I think it's a black or red permanent or spell or card on the battlefield we put in a graveyard exile instead. That is weirdly worded. Very weirdly worded. Alright, so we're going to put a counter on that. Now we're going to go 1. Now we're going to go double black, red, black. We're going to go discard a card. We're going to proliferate this up. Do we proliferate this up? We're going to go to 4 here. I don't think we do. This is a tough spot. Well, I could keep digging here. But the problem is... Well, let's just leave it 1. Alright, so now let's... Oh, because that was red, it got exiled, and then I didn't gain the life off the Sanctifier. Actually, let's attack with the Young Wolf first. Attack with the Young Wolf first. Alright, so now we go -1, sack you. Bang. Pay 1 life, choose a legendary creature. Okay, sack you. Bang. Draw a card. Never didn't have it. Yep. Alright. So, Sanctifier is annoying, but it's not the end of the world. Okay, so we beat Burn. We are 1-0. Look at us go. Play a match now. My deck is ready. I'm going to keep this hand. We're on the draw. Plus we have Peatland. Plus we have a good curve. Little defensive. Ooh, interesting. Alright, well this hand's not so great against that. This card's so good. Alright, so this is some kind of... It's the Hollowed One deck. Alright, well we're getting a new hand anyway. Yawgmoth. So we lost a Wall of Roots, and we gained a Yawgmoth. Luckily, they discarded a hollow one. Otherwise, we'd be effed. We're still taking $1 million from this stupid thing. I assure you, I would have preferred we left the Wall of Roots and then took one of these. I can't block. It says Menace. Asmo? Jeez. Uh-oh. Oh, and a hallowed one? Nice. Alright, we lost this game. In case you guys couldn't tell, we lost. This game's over. If they didn't take the Wall of Roots, I could win this game, but they took the Wall of Roots, so there's no way I win. We can chump here or chump here. Probably trade off here. This is a very difficult matchup. Grist is pretty good. They got an Ox here. Jeez. Yeah, Endurance is like the best card in the deck. I got a trade here. Oh boy. That's too much. The problem is they discard a food, they kill our blocker. Alright, it's a pretty good curve, opponent. Pretty good curve. I'll give you this one. Alright, so that was pretty good. Pretty good, alright. Ooze, Liberator. I think I want Force of Vigor in this deck, in this matchup. Don't really need Chord. We don't need to win the game against this deck. We just need to, like, not lose. I cut a Strangleroot Geist. Maybe I don't need this Force of Vigor. But Force of Vigor kills the stupid... It kills the stupid, hollowed one. That's why it's in here. Yeah. Hollowed one's a pretty interesting deck. Maybe I should have evolutions to get to Yawg. I should keep the evolutions in. Alright. Let's run it back. Would you like to play first? Yes. I think we could do better than this. Alright, let's keep this. We'll put back... Alright, gonna get Overgrown Tomb. No. So, when Eldritch Evolution is cast, you sack the creature as part of the cost. Oh, of course. Oh, they got rid of 3 lands and we drew a land? What the fuck? Cool. That's very likely to happen. Oh boy. Burning Inquiry, discard 3, keep 2 hollowed ones. Love it. You'll love to see that. Yeah, we got an improved hand. I'll take it, you know? I will take it. Alright, let's get this Yawgmoth in play. But now Force of Vigor would be cracked here, but we don't even have another green card. We could just hardcast Force of Vigor and it'd be good. It's just such an RNG deck. It's always been an RNG deck. So like, I'm gonna block 1 with a Yawgmoth here, so the next turn I could double block 1 and kill 1. Should something happen to this Yawgmoth. But now we can like double block 1 next turn, take 4. Yeah, if they don't... Cool. And they have 1 land. I guess I just get Yawgmoth here. get Yawgmoth. And let's attack. Alright, so the question is, do we do this now, minus here, and try and draw land? Or do I wait and try and draw a creature? Well, if I hit a land, like, I can also, like, if I would have hit a land, I could have gone minus, played the land, or something like that. I can still block here. But I wanted to make a land drop. I wanted to progress my board. And now, if they attack, we can go block 1, minus. We can minus, block, right? We have a lot of options. If they attack. Yeah, they can't even attack, really. Alrighty. I wonder why they're not popping the Neonate to draw a card. Did we already make a land drop? We did make a land drop. Maybe I'm just stupid. Blood Moon. Gay. Let's draw a land or two. We can keep going. I'm gonna go a couple more times. We sided out a lot of the combo parts to this, so kind of a bit of a liability to do this. I don't want to just die to Lightning Bolt for no reason. What's up, Steven? How are you? If they block here, I'm just going to proliferate, shrink them both. If they double block, I'll shoot this one, proliferate, kill them both. The first part of the stream went pretty shitty, but I'm just going to proliferate. We have 3 creatures in the grave, so we could kill them next turn, maybe, no. Cookbook, sure. Yeah, I think Yawgmoth, I agree with you. I think Yawgmoth is a very good deck. I think that it takes a bit to play it, and I think the banning of Lurrus really helped. Alright, so let's do some math, right? We minus on this, proliferate, draw a black card. We draw black land. So this is 3, 6, or this is 6. All we need to do is proliferate once, right? So if we proliferate, this is 4, 9, yeah. So we'll just go black minus here, sack you. Oh, we could chord for a Strangleroot Geist, but it doesn't matter now. Discard a card. Proliferate, 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 proliferate. Done. This looks like a lot of damage. Yeah, hiya, hiya, hiya. I mean, they got 1 land, so I was like... They did manage to mess themselves up. Oh, I didn't play the Birds of Paradise because I was confident and cocky. Oh, boy. Oh, cute. Okay, sure. That was my own fault. My own pride and hubris. The cost of many of my mistakes. Well, if they go land double bolt, I deserve to lose. Okay. That's how Taco Bell works. Taco Bell's so expensive for like such bad value. You're better off just going to DoorDash. You're just better to DoorDash like meat and cheese from the grocery store than buy Taco Bell. I don't know about that. $33. Those are rookie numbers, by the way. I'm gonna need you to pump those up. Fury. Okay. Okay. Alright. Fury, eh? Fury and Blood Moon and... Good God. The deck's doing a lot of shit. Well, I mean, there's not a lot of decks. This is a fun, different deck. There's not a lot of decks that are as fun as Yawgmoth out there. I kind of want one of these. But I don't know what to cut for it. Endurance seems too good. No. Maybe we cut a Young Wolf? No. I guess we'll cut the Evolution. No, they never patched the bug. They've never patched the Wall of Roots bug, and they probably won't ever. We'll keep mulligans to 5. They're on the mull to 5, unfortunately for them. Oh my God, they took my hand and made it garbage. My hand was so good. It had a Birds of Paradise, Wall of Roots, Chord of Calling. Oh, my hand was so good. I guess I have to be lucky that I didn't get Hollowed Wand. Yield. I observe Dick Wolf Law, the law of law and order. Don't be jealous, Jeremy. Nice hand you got there. It'd be a shame if anything was to happen to it. Opponent gets it. Dick Wolf made Law and Order. That's the laws that I follow. The Dick Wolf Law. Alright. What are you discarding? Street Wraith? That's stupid 1/1. Yeah. Liberator killing this Hollowed Ones does seem sick. Oh, they have Blood Moon, so I want to get a basic forest with this. So I don't get Blood Mooned out of the game. Alrighty. The question is, do I have the Huevos Nochos to block this? What's the worst case scenario? They bolt this and then Blood Moon? That would be terrible. They can still pump this and bolt, but then they can't Blood Moon, and I could play Gristicles. There is no fear in this dojo. There is no fear in this dojo. I didn't say a word, Jeremy. There's no fear in this dojo. Have no fear. See? That's how. That's how, Jeremy. They Fury it. And then they play a Blood Moon. So that's how, Jeremy. Mr. Judgmental, think he knows everything. Alright, I guess we just play Liberator, block here, shoot that. It's a form of Lightning Bolt, Jeremy. it's a form of the lightning bolt. That's what you have to understand. Lightning bolts have many forms, Jeremy. Sometimes you look at them from the sky and they come down straight. Sometimes they go to the side, you know, Jeremy? You just can't be so judgy. Some are curved, you know, form of lightning bolt. We don't need such judginess from you, the king of judging. They're like ogres. They have many layers. No, I don't think so, right? What's the point? What's the point of... just progress the board, right? We'll block here, they'll attack here, they'll pump. Next turn we'll play Yawg, we'll plus. Then what are they going to do? Then we block here, shoot this, game's over. Blood Moon makes Dryad Arbor a 1/1 mountain creature. Block here. Grist goes to 1. Play lands. Plus. Play our friend the Yawg Father. And now the game's over. What are they going to do? The game has ended. We have obtained Yawg Father plus willing subject to participate in activities. What are those activities? That's not what's important. Yeah, I did get the Whisper. I was playing TFT all night, so I didn't do it, but I will. Mainly dying. Kinky Yawg. Yeah. I don't know if I'm allowed to show it, but the Yawg picture of this thing, right? What do you think's gonna happen here? Willing. What do we want to do here? We can do literally so much. We could do like anything we wanted here. There's so much we can do. I'm just gonna attack with Yawg. Pretty sure they just die next turn. But, you know. Vengevine. Ho ho. So I tried them, and Deadly Dispute is good when you're failing, but bad when you're winning. It's good when you're losing, but it doesn't help you because you basically need permanence on the board with Yawg, and that takes permanence away from the board. But it's like good when you're losing, but like it doesn't really help you catch back up because you're sacrificing the permanence that you need to actually win the game. Oh, a Rootwalla. Ooh, fancy. I'm just trying to get creatures in the graveyard and permanents in the graveyard for next turn when I do shenanigans and kill them. Okay. Let's draw a card. Ooh, Grist. Alright, how do we win the game this turn? Step number 1, we 1, 2, 3. Eldritch Evolution, Ignoble Hierarch, to Droth Messenger. Always yields. Bad touch you, sack you. Always yields. GG's. Alright, so what we're going to do, right, is you're going to bad touch, right? We're going to bad touch. Then we were going to attack for 3. Right? They're going to go to 12. They're going to go to 13. We're going to attack for 3. They're going to go to 12. Then we're going to shoot this on this. Shoot this. Shoot, like, draw some cards. And we got a black mana. And then we just proliferate. We just need a green mana. Or a black mana. A black mana. We need a black mana. And then we could go proliferate this up. Proliferate this up. Kill them. I think you might need 2 tokens to enter the event. They're really shiesty about that kind of stuff. Fuck. Do we keep this hand? This is our only green source. We're on the draw. I'm gonna keep it. I don't want to go to 5. What could go wrong? Good call, Mercurio. Oh no. Oh, I'm so glad I put Young Wolf back. Give me a green land. Oh no. Oh no! We're dead here. We're dead. Hey, good games, good games. You kind of got really for the second one. I didn't realize how unlucky you got. Oh, they're gonna get my Ignoble Hierarch. Oh, you motherfucker! All right. Well, this is my own fault for keeping this hand. This is my own fault for keeping this hand. Let this be a lesson to you. Don't keep a hand like this. I mean, 1 land and we're right back in this. Give me land. If I don't draw land next turn, I will concede. I mean, we're also we're also on the draw, right? So we're on the draw. At any point, we could draw a green source and be fine in this game. You know? Yeah. That deck... Playing a DRC? Sure. Alright, we're done. We're dead. Alright, so... We know what this deck is. Getting betrayed. Well, I mean, Ragavan helped us because they weren't lands. So this is turn 3. We had 3 draw steps, plus they took the top 2 of our draw steps, and we didn't have a single land in the top 11 cards. So it's just unlucky. What are you going to do? Bad keep, yes, but, you know, what are you going to do? Yeah, I mean, yeah, 1 green land and we could actually win that game. Oh well, RNG. Bad keep. Bad top decks. Bad everything. Would you like to play first? Yes. It's gonna be like this deck, huh? It's gonna be like this. Oh my motherfucking... Hold it. Vomit. Alright, we're keeping. We're putting back Yawgmoth. And we're putting back Thoughtseize. I thought it was a bit egregious, but yeah, I don't know. What was your hand at the time? I mean, you're never casting the Fury. You know, so you're never casting the Fury, and if I just go like land Yawgmoth, you could save it for like a Yawgmoth or something. But I don't know, it wasn't that bad. 1, 2. I don't think it was that bad. We'll play the birds. They probably bolt them, but if they bolt the birds, they're not bolting one of these. Yup. How'd you end up doing a Dingoes tournament? Shitty. I don't know. Like, you do want to kill Wall of Roots. Wall of Roots is very important in the deck. I didn't know the rest of your hand. Like, the following turn, if I play a Yawgmoth, then you could maybe Fury it, but then, like, I already get the value from drawing off it. It's tough. I don't think it was terrible. Ledger Shredder, sure. Am I attacking into that bird? Imagine if we weren't on the mull to 5. We have endurance here too, this way. Amazonian, Amy, thank you. Welcome everyone. We're playing Yawgmoth. We're playing in the Mana Trader Series free roll thing. And we're playing some Yawgmoth. Hanging out. We're playing against Murktide, which is a pretty shitty matchup in general. Do I want to try and resolve this? I think I do. I gotta do something. This is probably not gonna resolve. But it does clear us the way for drawing any reasonable spell. Alright. Grist would be like the best draw here. We're bolting the Wall of Roots. Unholy eating the Wall of Roots. Alright. Give me a Grist. Mercurio Blue given one gifted sub to Storm Shadow. Thank you, Mercurio. Alright. Grist? No. Do I want to just swing these stupid things? I think I'm just going to swing them. Just trades for one, but... Thank you, Mercurio. Giving out 3 gifted subs. Thank you. Alright. So, obviously we're not in a good spot here. Obviously our mull to 5 hurt us a lot. If we had 7 cards here, if we just had 2 more cards, no matter what they were, we'd be way better off. Huh. Yeah. I mean, we just need to draw a Grist here. That attack was bad, but we also need to draw an Endurance to get this graveyard. I mean, I wonder if they're not on the ledge. Alright, that's pretty good. Burnt Bison, giving out 5 subs. Thank you very much, Burnt. Alright. I just have to kill this stupid thing. They could bolt this in response. So for the person earlier who asked about the... They could crack and bolt. Alright, we'll sag this, kill this. I mean, we're not in a good spot here. We're in dire straits, but this is where we have to be. Thank you, Mercurio. Giving out more subs. Thank you so much. They bolt Grist. Alright. Alright, their graveyard is so stacked. Ledger Shredder, sure. They have a second spell. Iteration, okay. So I get to connive. I think both of you guys. They connive the Archmage Charms. They have 1 card in hand. Alright, we really need to draw an Endurance. That's not really going to cut it. There's no point in attacking at this point. Maybe I should have kept the other Strangleroot Geist around instead of suiciding it, but I figured if like nothing was happening, I needed to just chip at their life total. Like if they play a Murktide here, I just lose. Like again, they're up literally 2 cards and we mulligan to 5. So like if we had those 2 cards that we mulliganed, we'd be in such a better spot. It's not iteration. We mulliganed, right? What the hell's this? Oh, they're hard casting Fury. Nice. That'll be the game if they do that. I mean, I guess we could draw Yawgmoth. Hard casting Fury, sure. We have 1 turn basically to draw Yawg. Yep. Alright, let's draw Yawgmoth. Sick. Well, this chumps this, so that's something. I hate to keep saying it, but, you know, if we had 2 more cards in our hand, different game. Oh, well. That's magic, though. Thank you. Thank you, Burnt. Thank you, Mercurio. We're just going to chump the Fury. We can't take 6. The way we get out of this is to draw Yawg and them not have a counterspell on 3 cards, which is not going to happen. They're sitting on a counterspell and this game's over. But, you know, you have to have hope. There could be no true despair without hope. That's going to cut it. That's probably going to kill us right there. We have to play this. In case we draw Yawg, we need to be able to do as much stuff in a Yawgmoth turn as possible. But we're pretty dead here. We're going to have to chump with the Young Wolf on the Fury. Quoting anime? No, that's Batman. That was Batman. Alright, give me a land. I figure if I ask for a land, maybe... Alright. The Yawg Father. Alright, Yawg Father. No, they know it's too late. I know it's too late. So, what has to happen here? We have to shoot... We have to block, shoot one of these. Ugh, what a mess. It's going to be a very hard game to win. They have to have complete air in their hand. So we have to block here, shoot here, draw an endurance. Block here, shoot one of these. Put a counter on one of these, draw like some kind of weird creature. I don't know. This is still very difficult to win. We need to draw this Yawgmoth last turn. So we have to block the Fury. We're not attacking with the bird? Yeah, alright, there we go. So, why am I attacking with the Fury? Alright, that's smart. We're going to go to Dead to Bolt here. I don't know about that. Okay, cancel. Okay. Block. I wonder if we have to double block to kill this. And then we have to draw, we shoot a target here, then we draw an endurance. Is that our only way to win this game? We're going to go to 6-8. I guess we just chump it. We'll float a mana. We'll shoot this, sack this. Okay. That's something. Alright, well, we're dead to Bolt, as usual. 2. Great place to be. We have to draw Endurance now. It has to be Endurance. It's our literal only out. Alright. Let's see what we draw. We drew Endurance. Endurance is our only out. They're just going to bolt us. Unholy Eat the Yawg. Nice. I must have drawn that off the canal. Yeah, we're dead. I mean, we're obviously dead. Nope. Doesn't win. Alright, well. Alright, let's see what would have happened. I know I've been saying this a lot, but if I had 2 more cards. Nothing. We would have still died. Alright, that was rough. That was a rough way to lose. Generally speaking, I have a pretty decent matchup against that deck with it. Alright, this hand, not great, but we're going to keep. It could be better, it could be worse. Another burn deck. This hand kind of sucks against burn, but at the same time... The problem is, we have to get a forest here. Huh. I'm going to get a forest, and I'm going to play the Young Wolf. I don't want to shock myself or play this land first. I don't want to take any damage. I don't have to. I'm going to just chump block this. We're on the wrong side of this game. We're on the wrong side of their aggression. That seems weird. Do I want to block this? Alright, if I don't block it, I'm at 13. I'm at 12. I'm going to block it. I'm just going to keep gain 2 life. Fuck. Hate to draw this Peatland. Play Yawgmoth. Lava Spike us. Yeah, watch yesterday's VOD. Oh, that's... Those sandals are priceless. I don't know. They're pretty priceless. Eidolon. Okay, we need to draw... Urborg would be the best draw in the deck. That's pretty good, too. Because we can crack this... Get a swamp. 1, 2. Go to 9. Okay. Then next turn, we can crack here. We can -1 here. Shoot this. -1 here. Proliferate. It's going to be rough. 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 We need Blood Artist plus a Undyre, plus we have Geralf, so it's kind of a tough spot. But we can Yawgmoth the Eidolon and then proliferate it. We can shoot the Eidolon, proliferate it, not take any damage. We'll take 2 damage to do that. We go to 7. It's not great. We're really not in a great spot here, obviously. Losing the die roll against Burn. Losing the die roll against Burn pretty much means you lose. Alright, we need to draw... Always yield. Give me Urborg. That's not great. That's kind of Urborg. I kind of want to draw a card with this. Hell yes. Hell yes. Well, we might as well just pass the turn now. And then we'll make them take a bunch of damage casting spells. We'll make them take a bunch of damage casting spells. Might as well attack here. Nah, that's probably not a good idea. Alright, they'll take a bunch of damage casting spells here. And they'll probably kill us. Let's be real. We're probably just dead. Bolt you. Sure. Sure. We go to 5. Lightning Helix. Sure. Alright. We were at 2. Got another burn spell? Alright. It's very difficult to beat burn on the draw. We also had the Peatland. It's gonna do it. Alright, Ooze. What are we cutting? Cutting a Grist. Cut Endurance. Leave the Grist. Well, I mean, that's what burn does. If we didn't take 2 damage off that Peatland, we would have won that game. Well, not won, but we would have been able to play it. Maybe not win. It's hard to say. But the fact that we took damage off the Peatland was just the end of the world. That hand was not a keep against burn, obviously, but what can you do? What can you do? Mucho gusto. Alright, would you like to play first? Yes. Of course, there's Peatland, but we have the Urborg, so we won't take too much damage off the Peatland, if any. Alright, we'll play Hierarch. Yield. It might have been better to play Yawgmoth there, but whatever. Alright. Now we get to go Wolf, Walrus, Walrus, Yawgmoth. Now they will never hit us again on the ground. 1, 2, Walroots. 1, 2, Walroots. Yawgmoth. Okay. Feels like we're in a pretty good spot here. Eidolon? Sure. Alright, so first things first, we're going to attack with the Yawgmoth. See if they want to block it or if they want to take 2. They choose to take 2. Who would have guessed? 1, 2, 3. Evolution. Sack this. And we get the Yawg Father. Always yield. Alright, so now we could proliferate that up at any point in time. We just proliferate this, proliferate that, kill that, do all kinds of stuff. Why would you do this? Sure. Take 2 damage. So we can just leave this up. Keep attacking with this wolf. But I don't know what that is. Alright, let's shoot this. Sack that. Then let's shoot this, sack this. Oh, this is too good. If I cast this, I go to 12. Then I gain 3. Yeah, it's too good. But if they bolt my thing in response... Alright, I'm going to proliferate. We're going to discard. We're going to grow that. Done. Now we're going to go to our turn. Oh, well, fuck. God damn it. I guess we'll just pass. I was going to play the Blood Artist, right? I was going to play the Blood Artist and then proliferate all these, but then I drew the combo, so we're just going to kill him next turn. I was going to leave them all there, right? But now it doesn't matter. Right? If they nuke us, they take 1,000,000 damage. No Storm today, unfortunately. I did play Storm this weekend to 5 and 2 in the challenge. Yep. Alright, so now we're going to get Dryad Arbor here. We're going to go to 10. We're going to get Dryad Arbor. Untap. Play Yawgmoth. Play Yawgmoth. Play a Blood Artist. Let's kill Yawgmoth right now. So now we'll just attack for 5. We're not going to do anything until they do something. And then when they do something, we'll kill them. Yeah, is there a reason I chose Ant over Test? Yeah, I like to win. Alright, we'll target this, sack this. Test doesn't win. It's not very good. It's not a good deck. That's not playing with your food. Like, let's say they go bolt this and then whatever. It's kind of playing with your food. But it's not playing with your food because they could respond to this. If I went to activate it, then I could sack one, then they could kill this, and I would fizzle. It's stage 1 or whatever. No, the reason I like Ant over Tess is because Ant is simple, and Thoughtseize and Duress are broken cards. And Ant gives you information that lets you solve a puzzle. Tess is just like, cross my fingers, hope my opponent doesn't have it. Hope my Veil of Summer's good. You know? Hope they don't have any interaction. That's Tess. Where Ant is like, alright, I'm going to be a couple turns slower, and I'm going to Thoughtseize you, and I'm going to solve the puzzle to beat you. That's why I like Ant over Tess. Also, Ant has more challenge top 8s, challenge, victories, everything than Tess. Yeah, it's a better deck. It's a better deck, and it's not even close. Yeah, I mean, Tess is alright. It's not tribalism, it's just... This hand's kind of bad. Got any Cook stories? I told them yesterday. Yeah. With this deck, it's alright. I beat it twice in the... On... the one day I went 5-2 with it. I beat it twice on Saturday's VOD if you want to check it out. I beat 4-color twice with Yawgmoth. Nah, red-black midrange is kind of a shitty deck, so it's not really that bad. Bolt our thing. It's burn when it fucking does this shit. Rhinos is the worst matchup. By a lot. And it's not really even close. It's burn when it comes out of the gates this fast. Gross. When are we playing a test league? Nah, no test leagues. Yeah. Yawgmoth's bad matchup as Rhinoceroses. And burn, apparently, when they draw all gasoline. Jeez. 1, 2. Alright, they have to whiff on a burn spell. It's not very likely. I just need him to whiff one turn. Then we can get back into this game. Well, apparently we can't beat burn on the draw. I mean, we beat burn before. Thrag. It's very difficult to beat burn. Luckily, you don't play against burn that much. Keep. It's probably like... That's 3 mana. Oblet's 3 mana. This is 2 mana. Yeah. Alright, we're playing against Murktide, but this time we have a good hand, so we're gonna win. Alright. So it's not in these sets, because it could be Limb Hex. I bet it's Limb, it could be Limb Duel's Hex. Alright. So it's 2 mana artifact rare. It's the same year as this. This is same year, but not the right set. So it's got to be from Alliances or Homeland. It's got to be from Homelands, Alliances. Homelands, Alliances, or Visions. Gate to Phyrexia, that's from back here. Through Antiquities. Alright. Megrim, it's got to be 2 mana. It's going to be Homelands, for sure. We're going to just kill them next turn when we cast Evolution, get the Yawgmoth. I thought Lemduel's Hex was a good one. 1, 2, 3. Eldritch Evolution, sack you. Get the Yawg. Go to combat, attack for 2 first. Gotta get in there for 2. Alright, shrink that, draw. Dance of the Dead is Ice Age. Alright, opponent's just dead. 1, 2, 3. Get Geralf's Messenger. We have a turn 3 kill. That's pretty cool. Doesn't really happen very often. Bereavement. Oh, that's way too high. Way too high. We're down here. It's got to be one of these. Drudge spell. Good call. Good job. Drudge spell. Homelands. Remove 2 target creatures from your graveyard to put a skeleton in play. Token at 1/1 to generate. It Drudge Spell leaves play. Bury all skeleton tokens. This card's so OP. Holy cow. Kind of surprised it didn't make it to mainstream. I appreciate our opponent making us do this. I could misclick. I have done it before. Alright. Let's see browser history. It's not too bad. I looked at something for my friend last night that I shouldn't show, so I'm not gonna show it. Not gonna show the browser history. Wasn't that bad, but my friend has poor taste. Nah, I mean, yeah, but nah. I mean, yeah, yeah. For my friend. No. No, my friend was like, I want to see the Instagram, and I'm like, okay. So I looked at some Instagram stuff. Do I keep this? It's kind of sketchy and it's kind of good. Instagram equals OnlyFans. I mean, Instagram's free. They mulligan you to 6. Do we keep this hand? All we need to do is draw 1 land. Famous last words. I'm going to keep. All we need to do is draw 1 land, and everything is beautiful. Engineered explosives on 1, huh? Oh, God, I hate to go to 17 to Thoughtseize, but let's take their Ledger Shredder. Oh, Fuck out of here, bird. The fuck out of here, burb. Legislator is such a shittier threat than... It's so less scary than fucking... what do they do? They kept that. They wanted to draw the card. Alright, let's draw lands. Perfect. Don't want to Thoughtseize. Let's just cast the Yawgmoth. Yawgmoth. They're gonna counterspell my Yawgmoth? Hell yeah. Counterspell that shit. Alright, hold on. I need to upkeep stop. I need to upkeep. I need to draw step. So they wouldn't have done that if they weren't trying to Murktide. Right? They wouldn't have done that if they weren't trying to jam a Murktide down my throat. That's a really shitty counterspell. There's no reason to do that. Alright. So now we'll Thoughtseize them and take their Murktide. Give me a land though, please. Hell yeah. Alright, we're gonna go green into black green. With Thoughtseize that Murktide. Hell yeah. We'll play a Noble, so they pop this. Yeah. The question is, do we get the Strangleroot Geist in play? Or do we get the Wall of Roots going? We probably need the Wall of Roots. I mean, why do you counter a Yawgmoth when you're at 20 unless you're trying to fill your graveyard? You know? You don't do that. That's not something you do. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, you don't counter a Yawgmoth unless you're trying to fucking spew your graveyard. That's not how it works. That sucked. They get to eat it with the Hearst? That sucks even more. Yep. Nothing I can do about that. I am, however, going to upkeep... nuke their graveyard. With my fancy upkeep stop. With my fancy upkeep stop, now that I don't need my upkeep stop anymore, I get rid of it. Crazy, crazy technology, upkeep stops. Sure. I had to do it that way. They get to eat a lot of stuff from the unlicensed Hearst, but... every time I mention the upkeep stop, I'm just trolling poor young dingo. Let's draw a card. Oh, let's play Wall of Roots. The Hearst is hungry. Tree for all, thank you. For 4 months of support, I appreciate it. That Hearst is going to be scary. That Hearst is kind of scary. Smack you with... No, I don't know about that. Huh. Alright, let's think. So they need a sorcery here to make this work. So we'll swing with the endurance. Worst case scenario, this is crew 2. Worst case scenario, they cast to consider to make this grow to then crew the Hearst to block. But then we can play the Grist, kill this, whatever. Smash. Smash with the endurance. No, it can block. Yeah, I can. Because it can crew, it can be crewed, and then it can block, then it can pump itself. So it does work. They are unholy heating what? This? You should have done that pre-combat, sure. So now they're going to get to scry. If they hit a sorcery or a creature, they missed. Can I do anything with this? No. My homeboy dies. Attack you. Alright, so now we go 1, 2, 3. 1. Play Grist. I think I just kill this. What do they do with the spell? Put Turka, Chandler, put Spire Bluffkin onto their graveyard. Alright, let's just kill this. Sure. There's no point in plussing Grist here. Just get that out of here. We have a chump blocker here. Alright. Feel good about this spot. This can get a Dryad Arbor. I'll play it after combat. I should play it before combat to get that F6 value. But this does produce lethal next turn around a counterspell because we have 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. So if they don't draw an interaction spell or a creature, they die. If they play a creature, they're not dead because they have a giant Hearst. Because we can't kill. We could kill the creature, but then they could just tap the Hearst to block, so it doesn't really do anything. We'll still kill the creature. They need a red spell. They need an Unholy Heat or a stupid explosives on 0. Sure. Alright, we're not going to crack the Verdant Catacombs here. Because then they just kill both of them, and that makes me very sad. I don't want to be sad. Okay. We'll put them to 1. Maybe I needed to do it to make them pop it. But if they want to go to 1 here, that's fine with me. I mean, yeah, that's probably true. Alrighty. Oh, you don't know about the Dryad Arbor. Alright, so we lost to blue-red, and then we beat blue-red. We lost to it, and then we beat it. And we beat burn, and then we lost to it. Sand kinda sucks against... Like, if we were playing against burn, it would suck. We really don't know what we're playing against. So we get to fetch, get the triumph, get the dual land. Okay. That's not good for us. Yay! Never didn't have it. The Yawg father. Yeah, the best part about Yawgmoth is that he gets around Eidolon. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, end of turn, Chord of Calling for Geralf's Messenger. We'll let them take a bunch of damage, right? We'll let them take a bunch of damage. Jake Glaze. Jake Gazes. Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. So let them take a bunch of damage. Right? And then we'll get Geralf's Messenger. What are they doing here? Taking 4 damage? Sure. Take some damage, friend. Okay. So let's go -1. Chord. 3, 2, done. We're going to get a Geralf's Messenger. Now, we're going to do 2 damage to them. Now we're going to go to our turn. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We're going to attack with Geralf's Messenger here. Going to attack with Geralf's Messenger. Alright, we're going to... 1, 2. I'm going to do something to trigger them. Make them respond. No, that's dumb. Oh, I can't undo the 1 mana. So I guess I'm using the Chord. Think. Okay. Alright. We bring in our super burn tech. Scavenging Ooze. We cut our burn tech and maybe I should leave endurance in. Maybe we'll cut the Grist, maybe? Sure. I don't know. Some people go crazy butchering the deck and playing like Gilded Gooses to beat burn, but I think it's just kind of 50-50 and you don't really need to concern yourself. The lion doesn't really concern itself with the opinions of sheep. That's a bullshit quote from a shitty show, from a great show. But no, that's not true. Basically, burn is going to be rough no matter what you do. No. Apparently I've talked with the Shardless Rhino before, though. No, that's a quote from Game of Thrones. No, I mean, we can butcher our deck to beat this deck for sure. No, hi. Hello, Blank Seb. How are you? Essence Warden's fine, but like... I mean, it's a good card for sure. If you like it, you like it. Play what you like, you know. You can basically do anything with this deck and it'll be fine. The shell's so good. Darky. Birdie Dark. Essence Warden is fine, yeah. You took out Dryad Arbor? Dryad Arbor? Dryad Arbor is friend. Dryad Arbor is big friend. Okay, let's think about this. Plus, we go to 14 to do this. Yeah, this is not great. Not great. But they only have 3 cards in hand, and this will fuel... This Chord of Calling will get Strangleroot Geist. We'll get Scavenging Ooze, and Scavenging Ooze will let us win the game. They're attacking me. Ooh, the Yawg Father. Sir Yawg himself. Sir Jorgenstein himself. Do I just play the Peatland, or do I play this Crack at Kodo? Island. Alright. Turn off auto yield. Okay, so next turn we have enough stuff to kill them probably. I don't know. Boros Charm, sure, we go to 6. We're dead to double bolt, as is tradition. Next turn, if we live, we win. If they tap out, we win. If they do anything that's not double bolting us, we win. But we'll see what happens, because we could very easily lose here. But basically, I'm going to Chord of Calling for a Blood Artist, minus on their shit, proliferate, do some stuff, gain some life, you know, the usual. But we'll see what they draw. Okay, so they've decided to do nothing. A bold plan. Bold plan. Okay, so let us think. Let us whisper now, you and I, about how we beat them. How do we beat them? We play Dryad Arbor, we plus... Yeah, the qualifier event, the qualifier points are they're gonna be around for a while. I'm trying to think of how we do this without dying. I think we just play Dryad Arbor plus Grist and pass. All right, let's do some stuff. All right, Dryad Arbor goes up plus Grist. Now we go to Chord of Calling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. X is 2. Done. We're going to get the Artist of Blood. Now the real game begins. Now I believe we passed the turn, actually. I believe that is the real game. Now we just passed the turn. I could have maybe attacked with Yawg, right? And then used this. I lost to Grist going plus get 2, Grist plus get 2 earlier in the day. When I was playing 8 whack and my opponent was just like, plus Grist is broken. Okay, so they're going to make us do something. Fine. Draw a card. Reveal Boseiju. Oh, that's so good. Boseiju, that. Pink. Searing Blaze. This is unkind. This is so unkind. Pink. So uncivilized. Draw a card. -1, -1. Discard a card. Proliferate. Okay. So we will -1 here, sack this. Ping. That dies. Ping. That dies. So now we're gonna take. We sack this. We go to 6. We get a trigger. We go to 7. We go to 1. We go to trigger. We go to 2, and then we just kill them. Villain life. Choose one target creature. Okay. Sack this. Actually, we could sack this to sack this. Does that do anything? We get a trigger here. We draw a card. No, let's just pay 1. Choose a tone target. Draw. Okay. Sack this. And they die. Invigorate that up. GG's. Okay. Alright. See? Easy. We won at 1. Alright. So we beat Burn, lost to Burn, then beat Burn. I'm okay with that kind of record against Burn, you know? Like, what are we supposed to do? Like, we'll keep this. We're on the draw. Hey, good luck. Have fun. Yeah, it is a nice tournament. It's a nice tournament. It's free. So how do you beat free? Oh, this deck. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm doing right now. So if you notice, like, my Mana Traders thing... I gotta move this off screen. My account. So, like, here's my wallet, right? I won one of these, and they've been taking... They take my payment for the thing with this. So, like, I was on the leaderboard of the last time they did Modern, and so they're taking out all of my things from this, so it's free. So you could even use Mana Traders to pay for Mana Traders. Free is a good price. It's free, and I can't even get most of my friends to participate in it. They're just like, no, I can't be bothered. Free is too much money for me to pay. Yeah. But you could get, like, a Mana Traders, like, I'm pretty sure Mana Traders has, like, a super free version. I don't know. Time isn't free. That's true. Time is not free. But, yeah. Ragavan Dash? What in the monkey business? What kind of monkey business is this? If they dash and bolt my thing, I'm going to be so tilted. No blocks. Just don't hit a wall of roots, because I want a wall of roots so bad. Endurance? They hit my one fucking endurance? Oh, this fucking monkey. Piece of shit monkey. Alright, I think the best play is Grist. So fancy. I guess the best play is just Strangleroot Geist. Block the Ragavan. Can't believe they hit my endurance. That's such horseshit. Alright, well, pay 2. Yes. This matchup is all play draw dependent. And I'm going to lose because I'm on the draw. And they hit my endurance, so that's really bad for me. Yeah. Alrighty. Certain matchups are especially egregious. This is one of them. This is one of those matchups that's especially play draw dependent. If they don't have another land, we can win this game. If they do, we're probably going to lose. Alright. Alright, let's think. What's the best play here? I think it's Grist, kill this. Attack. I think we're going to attack first. Then Grist, kill this. So they can't dash the Ragavan at us. So we're attacking first, which is abnormal, to say the least. Maybe I should just get fucking Yawgmoth. But then if they just Unholy Heat it, I'll feel pretty stupid. Alright, Grist. Sacrifice. Kill that. Yeah. If they go Giant Murktide here, that may be an issue. But hopefully they just play a stupid Ledger Shredder and I laugh at them for playing terrible cards. The bird is no longer the word here. No, that's not true. We love Ledger Shredder. So, they have the Ragavan, which is the only card we know about. So this kind of puts them in an awkward spot. They could bolt the Strangleroot. Alright, so they drew the third land. So they could dash. They're playing Ragavan. Alright, so they're gonna hold. Alright, don't be. Alright. Murktide. Oh, Birdie. Imagine if this was a Murktide. Imagine how fucked we would be if this was a Murktide. But instead, it's this piece of shit card. Oh, we're so lucky. Alright. Rhinos. It's Rhinos and it's like not close. Yeah. Let's just evolution this. Get a Yawgmoth. Or do I just wait? The problem is they took my endurance. So usually here I would play this Dryad Arbor and then I would chord for an endurance, or I would chord for this endurance to like make it so I don't get Murktided, but they're playing Ledger Shredder now. This card's just not very scary. Maybe I'm just kind of a dick, but it doesn't feel very scary. Alright, let's play that, and let's just evolution this for a Yawg. It does not feel as scary as other cards. Yawgmoth. Alright. Yeah, they should have played the Shredder first and then the Monkey. That's a mistake. You know, whatever. Obviously, that's a sequencing misstep, but, you know, whatever. It's a free tournament. People are trying out decks, you know? But all I'm saying is it's really good for Yawgmoth that this wasn't a Murktide. Imagine if this shit was a giant Murktide. It's like a 1, 2, 3, 4. It'd be a fucking 7/7. I don't know when Murktide players were just like, I don't like 7/7s. I want 1/3s. Like, what is, like, I don't know. I think my win rate against blue-red has gone up since this card popped in. Yeah, but I mean, 7/7 kills you. Like, I'm at 12. I'm dead in 2 hits from a 7/7. Unholy Heat, perfect. It'd be good. I mean, yeah, hopefully. Unholy Heat. Alright, do your Connive first. They didn't even connive anything away. Let's kill the Monkey. G Sims. 718. Why didn't you win any challenges? I know. I'm sorry. I went 5-2 and 5-2 and missed on the top 8 on both. I don't think I missed. I think Saturday, on the Sunday challenge, I went 5-2 and 5-2, but I think I was locked out on the one breakers on the one day. Do I want to sacrifice this to hit this to save this? I don't think so. This can go to 1. It doesn't die. This lets us cast another Yawg next turn. Yeah, we get to hit that to 1. Alright, we need to draw a land this turn. Just get another Yawg in play. Perfect. We'll plus here. Play this. 1, 2, black, double black. Unfortunately, they're going to get to connive here. Maybe we don't have to let them. That's fine if they get to connive. What do I care? Connive away. Connive away, you dirty birdie. I mean, it is helping them go through their deck, but at the same time, like... okay. Yield to the turn. We could just kill the stupid thing. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I might kill it with the connive trigger on the stack. I am sorry, G-Sims. We're going to work harder this weekend. We're going to try and win one. This weekend there's some big tournaments. Some really big tournaments this weekend. There's a Modern Showcase Challenge. There's a Pioneer Showcase Challenge. Those are the big fancy ones. What do they do? They give you tickets to Format Showcase thingy. The mocks. Alright, what do we got, opponent? What are we doing? Yeah, the showcase is good. I mean, I don't think Noto is really pushing anything out of the format. We're just going to let Grist take one here. Who cares? If they do anything fancy and connive, then we'll do some other shit. As long as we get to untap with Yawgfather, everything's beautiful and groovy. If we untap with Yawgfather, we'll probably win the game somehow. Winona. Yeah, I mean, that card was stupid. There's the Murktide. There it is. There's the Murktide that's scary. Alrighty, so they're holding up Counterspell here. So we can... Let's see. Mine is here. Mine is here. Sacrifice this. Okay. Now we play a birdie. Now we minus the birdie on the Ledger Shredder. Now we go discard a card. Black, black. Ugh. Black, black. Discard a card. Proliferate. Blink, blink. Done. Now we cast Chord of Calling. So we cast Chord of Calling for a Yawgmoth. The problem with that is if they counter it, if they counter the Chord of Calling on the Yawgmoth, that's fine. I don't give a fuck. If they counter the Chord of Calling on the Yawgmoth, that's fine. Green, green. Done. This is dangerous. If they bolt this Grist, I lose. This is not smart. This is a bad play. If they bolt this Grist with this on the stack, then I'll just get another Birds of Paradise. Yeah, we're going to Grist their big guy, but we want to bait out a Counterspell here. Alright, let's get a Yawgmoth. Kill that thing. What are good decks for a new player to Modern to play? Well, that's a tough question. What do you like to do? What would you say your style? What are some other decks in other formats that you've enjoyed? No, you can't do that. You could, no. Maybe you could. Yeah, you could put the ability on the stack if you hold full control. That's... Let's just draw some cards. Oh, okay. Well, there's Yawg. Why isn't it? Consistency issues. Vivian the Hunt combo is very inconsistent. You have to play a bunch of bad cards in the 4-color deck. And the 4-color deck's already the best deck. Why dilute it with some inconsistent, crazy combo that you don't need? Because the deck's already very strong. Know what I mean? Alright, we'll play a Grist. You drive a hard bargain, friend. Jeskai Nahiri. Kiki Chord. Do you have a budget, Pegapig? Yeah, but in real life is not... Magic Online is significantly... I'm not attacking with this so I could block a Ragavan. That's why I didn't attack with this Ragavan Dash. Real life and Magic Online are very different. 1, 2, 3. Let's cast another Grist. I think Jeskai Nahiri, a deck that you might enjoy if you like Jeskai Nahiri, I think you might enjoy Creativity. Modern Creativity. It's this archetype where you can basically do whatever you want. Let's see if you can rent it. Yeah. I think you might enjoy this list. I personally would recommend black. My personal choice is black for something like this. Well, not Primeval Titan. But I think you should check out the Creativity decks. Like, you're playing Nahiri, you're playing Jace. I think this would be a good deck for you to start out with. It plays a lot like the old Jeskai decks, but you just have abominable creativity to just kill people. So that would be my recommendation. Oh, shit. That would be my recommendation for you, is to try out Indomitable Creativity. And the deck's not bad, but, like, check it out, right? Like, you're playing Teferi, you're playing Nahiri, you're playing a bunch of counterspells, and then you should go Creativity, Emrakul, you know? Like, this is a lot like Jeskai Nahiri used to play. Alright. So they're countering this. That's fine. Alright. They have one card. They put a card on top of their library, which is very scary. Eventually they're going to run out of counterspells, Copium. Peppa Pig, thank you for the follow. DRC. Oh, it's so frustrating that the Ragavan hit our Endurance. We would just win this game. We would just be winning this game if we had this Endurance in the deck. Why are they dashing this? This seems loose. I'll block here all day. Alright, we'll block here. That was a very interesting attack. It's like they knew that we needed this wolf. Alright, so 1, 2. How do we do this? How do we do this? 1, double black. 1, 2. Yawgmoth. Then we minus till we hit a black source. Or if we play Grist, shoot one of these. All we needed is just to be able to Eldritch Evolution for this Endurance. Thank you, Siamese. I appreciate it. Thank you for the subscription. For the 2 months of support. I appreciate it. So now we go Grist. If we play Grist, minus this, kill one of these, we go to 2. We need to get Yawg in play. We need to go -1, -1. Then we need to draw a black land in the 2 draws. And we need to proliferate both of these down. Does that even do anything? Alright, we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Play Yawgmoth. Attack for 2. Minus... We need to get very lucky to do this. We should probably just... Is this our last Grist? We've used 4 Grists. So we have to go Grist, kill 1. If we didn't sack that bird, we would be in such a better spot right here. Alright, we're just going to Grist, kill one of these. Grist. Sacrifice this. Kill this. Yields. Attack for 3. Alright. We're not in a very good spot. If we had this Endurance in the deck, I mean, I've said this 1,000 times, but the fact that their Ragavan randomly hit our Endurance is causing us to lose this game. Alright. Okay. Cool. Played. I mean, yeah. I mean, the Ragavan is... Did they even put that on top of their deck? No, they just drew it. Nice. Alright, well, let's just beat them again. We're on the play this time, so should be easy. On the draw versus this deck versus on the play is huge. I guess I really shouldn't have sacrificed the Yawgmoth there. I shouldn't have sacrificed the Birds of Paradise to like undying the Yawgmoth. I should have just left that up so I could have done 2 things a turn and I would have won that game. If Ragavan didn't hit my Endurance, I would have won. It's just Magic's RNG. Ragavan is the worst designed Magic card of all time. It's so stupid. How they thought that card was okay. Yeah, a lot worse than Deathrite Shaman. Deathrite Shaman, like... What did I side in? I sideboarded in 3 Endurances, a Scavenging Ooze, and 2 Thoughtseizes, and I cut a Yawgmoth and Evolutions and a Hierarch. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is always how I board versus Murktide. Deathrite Shaman doesn't snowball a game out of control. And Ragavan does. We lose. They're just going to bolt our bird. It depends. If I'm on the play or the draw. On the draw, it's really hard to bring in Necromentia against Rhinos. I agree. Deathrite Shaman didn't ruin Legacy. It was a player in Legacy. It was very strong, but it didn't ruin it. The format wasn't completely warped by the card. Legacy was atrocious with Ragavan. They're going to bolt us, so we're going to lose this game. Oh no. It's hard to win this matchup, but it's especially hard to win on a Mulda 5. Yeah. Yeah. That's kind of funny. I see what you did there. 1, 2, 3. We'll just put those into play tapped. Promotes interaction. Yeah, if Ragavan's on the play and then you don't have any reaction to it, you lose. I mean, it is warped modern to be that you have to answer a turn 1 threat. If you don't have an answer to a turn 1 threat in your deck, you're just kind of playing a tier 2 deck at this point. I mean, the 4-color play anything decks are still playing a bunch of Ragavans. Maple Bar Sloot. Thank you for giving us up to Garrett Martin. Shanid123. Thank you for the subscription as well. Okay, so they missed their second land drop here. What's going on? What's going on, opponent? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can Chord of Calling for an Endurance and shrink their graveyard, or we can wait a turn, see if they do anything, The problem is if we wait a turn and they go land counterspell, we're just kind of fucked. But we kind of want to get Yawg in play. I don't know. Let's just get an Endurance. This graveyard's too scary. If they just go land, hold up untapped, they kept a card on top, so they're going to play a land. And then if they just hold up counterspell for the rest of the game, we just lose. Plus, if we do this at a fancy time during their upkeep... What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we do this at a fancy time during their upkeep, they can just Unholy Heat the Endurance and get 2 more scries from this. So we have to do this now. Actually, what if we get Scavenging Ooze? What if we get Scavenging Ooze? Eat Iteration? Then they just bolt it. Whatever. We're just gonna get Endurance. 1, 2, 3. Done. Endurance. Ragavan's back, actually. I played against Ragavan like twice this weekend. People are still playing Ragavan in their 4-color pile decks. Mason Clark or whatever won the thing in Dallas with Ragavans in his deck. Let's see. Did he? Maybe I'm crazy. Modern League, Modern Prelim, Modern Challenge, Dallas Dreamhack, 4-color blank Urion. Nope, he did not. I was wrong. I lied. I lied to you. I lied. Scavenging Ooze. Now that's a fucking magic card. Now, is Scavenging Ooze going to resolve? No way. There's no way we jam this Scavenging Ooze into the open mana. The only question is, do we attack with the Endurance? That's the question. I mean, they're probably going to consider, make these things... I want to trade. I'll trade 6 mana. So the reason I'm doing this is so they'll tap out next turn. They'll do some weird shit. Tap out. They'll probably go consider... I want them to do something to incentivize themselves to give these Delirium so they tap out so I can resolve the Scavenging Ooze. That's what I want. I want to resolve Scavenging Ooze. So this attack incentivizes them to do like herpy-derpy iterations into whatever to attack for 6 with these. So I could go blah, 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 play this, start eating the graveyard. That is the plan. But it's not working. Maybe it'll work. Who knows? Looks like it's not working. Am I blocking here? Yeah, I'm blocking. If they bolt this, that's perfectly fine with me. Very interesting that they're just not doing anything. Okay, what are we drawing? Another Endurance, so that's really good. Alright, let's attack. Let's just beat them down. Smash them in the face. Yeah, go to 11. Go to 11. Here comes a consider. What the fuck is this? Alright. Surveil. Do your fancy surveils. They had a counterspell. Who would have guessed that they had a counterspell? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So they're keeping one card on top? What the fuck card are they keeping on top? The question is, do I want to play an Endurance here? Well, I can. I think the answer is yes, I do. I think the answer is yes, I do want to play an Endurance. Get out of here. You have no graveyard. I mean, Endurance represents a 2-turn clock on them. Anger of the Gods does not kill Endurance. Bauble. They kept a Bauble? That seems weird. They could have put... Alright, there's 1 Delirium. 2 Delirium. They kept the card on top. Okay. Mm-hmm. Just not doing anything ever. You love to see it. Okay. What are we drawing that they're so afraid of? Well, they know about it, so might as well play it. Alright, we'll attack with the endurances. They have 8 cards in hand. Wild. Smash! Okay. They knew about the Verdant Catacombs from the Mishra's Bauble. Yeah, I mean, this is fine with me. They'll probably bolt the Endurance here. Are they bolting the Endurance? Yep. I mean, it's scary, but there's for sure a counterspell in there. Alright. He's ready. He's hungry. He's biding his time. Can't soon. Soon it will be time for my ooze friend. Soon. Is it Dryad Arbor beatdown time? It almost is. Fury. Fury pitching Unholy Heat. God. This deck allows people to... They for sure have a counterspell. But I'm playing around a counterspell, for sure. They've had 5 cards in hand. They've had no opportunity to use it. They for sure have a counterspell. There's no way they don't have it. I agree. Here comes the Murktide. Yep. Yeah. The question is, am I getting Dryad Arbor with this? And I think the answer is yes. Scavenging Ooze. I want to eat things to make him unboltable. I want to make him a 4/4 before I do anything. If they bolt him now, I can eat in response. Alright, good. Now we can play the game. Now we have a 4/4 ooze. Am I playing the Blood Artist? Hell yeah, I'm playing the Blood Artist. Yeah. Unholy Heat the Birds of Paradise. Okay, Surveil. Okay, so we're gonna float a green. Okay. Now we will eat... I think I'm gonna eat the Mishra's Bauble. We can eat the Birds of Paradise later. I want to keep them off another Murktide if I can. And eating Considers and Unholy Heats just grows their Murktide. We have 1 activation of Wall of Roots on Ooze during their turn. The question is, do they have... I'm going to eat their Islet here. Oh, they can't... Like, if I let this resolve... I could eat the Islet. If I let this resolve, right, they can just play another Murktide and grow this thing huge. They kept a card on top. Interesting. Oh, it's always iteration. Maybe I should have made them have Delirium so they can attack with this thing. So they have to attack, so they leave this back. I don't know. A lot of options. But if they let this consider resolve, they bin something, then they played another Murktide, grew this one to be gigantic, we'd be in a lot of trouble. Why did they pay 2 there? They can't play another Murktide. I guess they're holding up a counterspell. They'd attack me for 6. Okay. I think I have to win 2 games, so I need to play a little bit faster. I'm down to 6 minutes. Perfect. Begin combat. Begin combat. Attack, attack. I'm gonna eat this Birds of Paradise. Bing you. Eat the DRC. The question is, do I eat any of these cards? Does it accomplish anything to grow this thing? It stops him from casting another one. Alright, let's figure it out. It stops him from casting another one. It grows this, but they can't cast another one. So they'll need double bolt. Yeah, we're going to use the wall and then use the wall. I don't want them to cast another Murktide. I'm okay growing this one. I'm okay growing this one. So they can't cast another one. So this becomes a 10-10 and they need 2 bolts to kill me. I think that's... They've already used 1 bolt. No, if we exile their entire graveyard, they can't cast another one. Am I wrong? Right, they can't pay 7 mana. What am I missing with that? I'm dead to double bolt, but, you know. The odds of them having bolt plus Murktide, which would have killed me, is a lot higher, I think. Yeah. If they, like, have a blocker... Oh, no, they're not going to do shit. Alright, so we could sack this to do that. Damn it. Let's we grow the Yawgmoth. And this is 7/7. I think I attack with the Dryad Arbor. No, I need to just play fast. We'll be able to grow the Scavenging Ooze above the Murktide here pretty quick. Yeah, see, they have the other Murktide. They had the other Murktide. Alright, Grist kills them. Grist kills them. Birds of Paradise probably kills them. Birds of Paradise can chump. That kills them. Alright, maybe they have a bolt. If they have a bolt for this. Alright. I have to win 1 more game with 3 minutes left on the clock. Easy. Easy, 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 easy. Alright, I'm on the draw. I'm debating if I want to put the Young Wolf in and cut a Strangleroot Geist in case they try and cheese me with Ragavan. That's what I'm debating. Strangleroot Geist is better at ending the game, but Young Wolf is better at not getting cheesed by a Ragavan. Alright. Yeah, we're going to play really fast. I'm not going to talk as much. Let's just stick to the game plan. It's still a good card to have. It's still a good tool in the toolbox. Keep. This hand's not very exciting. The sickest of draws. Don't look at chat. I mean, I'm yielded. It's a bold attack. A very bold attack. We're drawing very well, as you can see. Touche. Touche, opponent. Attack. I can't believe I got spell pierced. That was really bad of me. That's pretty bad of me. Oh, now they're not attacking? Alright. 1, 2, play you. I think I have full swing. Glad they used that Unholy Heat rather than do it on a turn where they could do something. I'm thinning because I don't want to draw any more lands. I could have waited for them to bobble me, but I don't really care. We're running out of time. We're gonna wait till we have 2 spells in a turn. Right? We resolve this Grist. We're probably gonna win on time. I want to thin a little bit. Don't really want to draw any more lands. Okay, so let's resolve the Grist as bait. Yep. Yawg. We could try and win, but we only have 2 minutes, so we're just gonna play somewhat fast and loose. This is lethal. We're gonna get a Blood Artist. Yeah. They ran out of time. Alright, that was, we were going to win that match anyway. But we won it on time. Okay. We're going to keep. Yeah. So Mana Traders is weird, so rather than fuck with it, just better safe than sorry, you know what I mean? This is a really good hand. This is one of the best hands we've had all night. Mana Traders would probably count it, to be honest. Alright. Pay 2, yes. Birds. I don't know. Oh, lovely deck. Opponent, love your deck. Let's get a forest. 1, 2. Wall of Roots. 1, 2. Strangleroot Geist. Swinging. Okay. If we draw land, they're in trouble. Oh boy. So, we have Yawg here. Turt you. Thank you. Oh boy. So they could very easily have a Grist here. Oh, well, all the friends are here. Alright. We could swing this. Trade this for this. Next turn we have everything we need in our hand, and we don't have enough mana for everything. So let's just not. They could go Grist, kill the Yawg. That's their best play, is Grist, kill this. But then we just go Blood Artist, Evolution on this. Get another Yawg, kill them. Yep. What? They plussed? That's kind of wild. I guess it's the only way that makes sense. Alright, so... we got lucky. We were on the play this game. If we were on the draw, we would have lost. Well, not lost, but, you know, it would be a different game. Strangleroot Geist. Artist. Alright. The Mire is a very weird matchup, right? Because Endurance is really good. Ooze is really good. Necromentia is really good. I like to cut these things. I like to cut these. Cut this. That's kind of where I'm at. They play the Yawg. You got absolutely pounded by Hammer? How could you lose to Hammer? Misclick. I had Evolution in my hand. If you killed the Yawg, I had Evolution plus Artist in my hand. If that makes you feel any better. I wouldn't have been able to beat an Endurance that turn, but I had the combo. Alright. The Mire is kind of weird on the draw. Grist becomes more important than Yawgmoth sometimes. It's kind of weird. It's a weird situation. Scavenging Ooze is a big deal. Turn 3 hammers, that's the worst. Some people like Hapatra. Some people do. I do not, some do. I hope we get to see some Necromentias exiling all 8 Yawgs. I want a Yawg-free game from both of you. I don't like Hapatra personally. Other people like her, but I don't like it. I feel like it's kind of win more, and that if you have Yawgmoth plus Undying creatures, you're kind of favored to win anyway. And it's just another clunky card that kind of sucks on its own. You know, like, would you play a 2/2 for 2 in Modern? Not really. I mean, if your argument is you could use... It's just like a bad undying creature to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I haven't played it in forever. Some people swear by it. But it just seems a little win more. No. No. I mean, I haven't brought Necromentia in the last 7 games. You know what I mean? We've played 7 matches. I haven't brought it in once. It's for Tron. It's for Tron, Necromantia, Tron lands. It's for Titan. Get a Titan. It's for Belcher. Get... Yeah, you jam Yawg as fast as possible. The key to this matchup is jamming Yawg and killing their mana dorks. Get Yawg as fast as possible. Kill their mana dorks. And then Grist trumps Yawg. So like Yawg trumps dorks. Grist trumps Yawg. It's a very weird way to do it. I think our opponent is disconnected, unfortunately. Has left the game, has joined the game. No, I think they're here. Alright, so that's weird. Has conceded, has left. Demonic Tutors has joined the game. I have found that I've never liked it in the mirror, but I've been Thoughtseized in the mirror. I've seen other people play it in the mirror, right? So, I've been Thoughtseized in the mirror, but I don't like it because, like, the early turns, I feel what basically happens in this game is somebody runs over somebody, or the game turns into this really long grind fest, where if you're drawing Thoughtseize and your opponent's drawing spells, you're going to be in trouble. That's been my take. But maybe it's wrong. Maybe you want Thoughtseize in the mirror. The mirror is tricky. It's complicated for sure. I think so. But what the hell are they going to ban from it? Or are they going to ban Yawgmoth? Gotta stop that burn of Birds of Paradise. Yeah. They made the top 8. Like I said, I think the shell is so strong. The shell of Yawgmoth is so strong that you could do whatever you want in the deck. You have the freedom to basically do whatever you want. Alright, I think they disconnected. You have the freedom to do whatever you want. So, like, there's a lot of ways to build the deck, a lot of ways to do the deck. So, oh, elementals. Look at this. I've taken over 2 categories. Elementals. Yawgmoth. Yeah. I control 2 categories. I control elementals. They belong to me. Where's the one of Yawg? Yes. Yes. These are both mine. They both belong to me. Alright, Dreamhack Chalice. Let's check them out. So let's check out the Golgari Yawgmoth list. This list is beautiful. This is a clean work of art. With the exception of a Blooming Marsh, but that's okay. Nobody's perfect. This is just a nice list. I like it. It's clean. This is, you know, obviously this is my list, except for I play 2 Twilight Mires and 1 Blooming Marsh, and 2 of these, and 2 of these. I like Twilight Mire because you can, you can float a green mana off a Wall of Roots to proliferate on your enemy's turn. That's come up for me quite a bit, so I like Twilight Mire, but I could see why you don't want to play it. I hate when Blooming Marsh comes into play tapped and it's your 4th land and you need to cast Yawg, but you can't because of Blooming Marsh. But other than that, I like this deck a lot. It's pretty sweet. And the other version of the deck is... I mean, like, this plays Hepatra, you know. This plays 1 Hepatra instead of a Grist. You know, no big deal. This is playing 3 Blooming Marshes. It's not playing Yavimaya. You know, no big deal. There's no red source in the deck. They're playing 1 Magus to Chord 4. I mean, it's a good card, but I'm not a fan of it. It's powerful for sure. I don't like Thran either, but you know, it's a good card. I would personally never leave home without 4 endurances because it's really crazy in the meta, but you know, 3's fine too. I would just replace one of these with an endurance, and that's my only big. Yeah, these are the only red sources. But you can fetch it off Evolution or Chord. Do you like the Dredge guy? I haven't tried him yet. Like, what's the point of playing such a narrow card against only one matchup when that matchup is so abysmal that what's it you know what I mean? Like, that matchup is so bad. They're back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. MTGO bot's being weird, so I will show you Hapatra. Yeah, I mean, alright, so here's Hapatra. Whenever Hapatra deals combat damage to a player, you may put a -1 counter on a target creature. Whenever you put a -1 target creature, create a 1/1 green snake with Death Touch. So you just basically make unlimited snakes with Yawgmoth. You can make a snake, wipe something, make a snake. It's very, very good. I guess I like Hapatra because it does the same work as having 2 undying creatures without being vulnerable to graveyard hate. But you also need like some creature to make it work. Right? Like if you have Yawgmoth plus Hapatra, you don't really, you're nowhere, right? You still need something else. You make it a snake. I make the snake. I mean, it's very powerful, for sure. It can wipe down someone's board, for sure. Yeah. I make the snakes. Alright. What to do here? This is kind of tough. We're kind of probably going to lose the game next turn, but we're going to set up. We probably just lose here. Yeah, but like what? I mean, like, how many times have you wiped the board with a Hapatra where you're just... Alright, what's this? Grist? Yawg. Fuck. Fuck. Retargeting. Alright, we're gonna have to endurance this. We're gonna lose everything. We will lose everything and have nothing. We'll have to go... We'll have to just get this young wolf out of here. We'll have to go Evolution, sack the young wolf, kill the Yawg. We'll have to get a Grist and kill the Yawg. Hopefully they throw this at this. No? Okay. Ooh. The plot thickens. We may have our own Yawg. We may engage as what is known as a Yawg-off. Sure. We will have a Yawg-off. Or do I just get a Grist here? The problem with Grist is that if they just have another Yawg, we're going to have a Yawg-off. I challenge you to a game of Yawg. Only, I have a young wolf. Don't Grist me. Don't play a Grist. Don't play a young wolf and then play a Grist. Uh-huh. Retargeting. We're targeting nothing. Sure. This is obviously bad for us. Maybe. Maybe it was better. Maybe it was better. But now we can win the game. Okay. We'll block. Okay. I want to win the game and get ahead a little bit. Choose this one target, you're okay. Sack this. And we get a card. Oh, just in time. Just in time. That's not a very good draw. That's not a very good draw right now. That looks very bad right now. I guess maybe I should have just got the Grist and killed their Yawg. They had too many cards in hand though. I was afraid that they just played like anything. We'd get a little too far behind, but hindsight's 20/20. If we hit an Undying creature here, we'd be golden. I think I am going to just Necromentia Grist, I think. Or Blood Artist. Probably might just be Yawgmoth. Let's just get Yawgmoth out of there. Alright, they have a lot of draws next turn. How'd they sideboard? They have a very similar list to me. Alright, so if they draw a Chord of Calling or an Evolution, we're just dead. I like your list. No, what do you say? This is nice. No, he doesn't have the Necros. I mean, he's smart. Yup. I could try and fizzle this. I could sack this on this and try and fizzle this. It just fizzles one draw. It's not worth it. We'll just save this for the Blood Artist if they do try and get the Blood Artist. They're at a lower life total than me, so they can't get me with... They do have the endurance, though. This game's going to be very difficult to win. Yeah, hindsight's 20/20. I should have taken out the Yawg. But at the same time, you know, we draw a couple of spells and we're good here. Yeah, I mean, they disconnected for 6 minutes. That's fine. How would I sideboard versus elementals? Just 4 Thoughtseizes. If I'm on the play, is it the elementals with counterspells or without counterspells? There's lots of different ways elementals is these days. Don't know what they're doing. We're at a higher life total than them, so they don't kill us unless they get Blood Artist. And if they get Blood Artist, we could just shoot it with the Yawgmoth. So, they have an Endurance in their hand. So it's going to be hard for us to do too much shenanigans. That's not great. Grist. Play Grist. We kill the Yawg. What happens? They have 7 cards in hand. It's very unlikely they can't get another Yawgmoth. Win with Grist alt. I'm just gonna plus. I shouldn't F6 through the turn. The problem is Yawgmoth can't kill. He has an endurance in his hand, or they have an endurance in their hand, so we're not going to kill him with Grist. We're probably just dead this game. Let's see what they get. If they get a Grist here, we're dead. Blood Artist? Why would they get a Blood Artist? If they have a Chord, we're dead. They should have sacked that. No, they're right. They killed me. They're at higher life total now. They got me. What are they targeting? They're targeting... Yeah, we're dead. If we had another green card in our hand... Yeah. I mean, they had 6 cards. They went first. Alright, let's turn it back. That was smart of them, but they could have, well, whatever. They played well. I should have killed them with this, but like if I draw like an undying creature there, I can actually like do some shit. Like I had a draw step there, a couple of draw steps that mattered. Would you like to play first? Yes. I think we need to do better. Oh, fuck. 1, 2. Would you like to play first? Yes. My favorite format? Don't know. I like Legacy. Ouch. Ouch. Mulligan to 5, get Thoughtseized? Maybe I should have kept the 2. Maybe I should have kept the 7. But I didn't have a Yawg. I didn't have a Necromentia. Let me draw a Necro here. Let me draw Grist. Give me some good draws. Alright. Well, I mean, I'll get to beat down with this. So that's something. Get to swing for 2. And now if we draw a Yawg, we can cast Yawg. What is this? Wall Roots. Just gonna fetch out the Dryad Arbor. Or the Overgrown Tomb. Alright, let's go Yawgmoth. Oh, the irony is not lost on me. Well, we lost. We've lost. We have lost. Oh, it happens so often, it's not even funny. It happens, like, all the fucking time. Like, I need Yawgmoth, I need Yawgmoth. And then here comes fucking Urborg. Yup. Alright, give us Grist. Grist would be the best here. Alright, alrighty. Now the problem comes if they have endurance. If they have an endurance, I'm going to concede. Because they could have played an endurance minus on my guy and I would have conceded on the spot. But the game continues. They have 5 cards in their hand. I have 0, so I feel favored. Really feel good about this. All right. It's not bad. Not bad. It's not great because we're going to lose life off the tokens. Jumping, but we might not even need to block with the tokens. Depends what they do. We really need to draw Yawg. I mean, that's every turn of every game ever that I've ever played with this stupid deck. Boy, I really need to draw Yawg. Have I drawn a Yawg yet? Let's draw Yawg. Let's get a Yawg. I'm going to let it take the 2 damage. Because if we draw a Yawg, we have 2 cards to play with. That'll be a lot easier than having nothing. That's something. That is something. How about denying you of Yawgmoths? Alright. Alright. Yeah, it's kind of unusual. Alright, so what's in their hand? Their hand is a Chord of Calling, which they could chord for a Grist, which is what they should do. They chord for a Grist, kill our Grist, then they establish Grist domination. We are running out of turns to draw a Yawgmoth. Yeah, that was a long time ago. It was like on turn 3 or whatever. Alright. We need Yawgmoth right now. This turn, right now, we need a Yawgmoth. We know their hand because it was an Overgrown Tomb and they played the Yavimaya. So their hand is Endurance plus Overgrown Tomb. Alright, we need Yawgmoth. Yawgmoth, Yawgmoth, Yawgmoth. Yawgmoth. Channel your energy into Yawgmoth. This deck is so one-dimensional on Yawgmoth. That is not it. That is not it. I'm going to swing both of these at this. They'll have to double block to save it. But that kills the Blood Artist. Right? Like, if they double block, I'm fine because the Blood Artist dies. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I only have 8 of them right now. Because Evolution's a dead draw. They get to... Oh, they're going to double block to keep it alive. Love it. Nope. You kill at least one. At least kill one. Alright. So we know their hand is Endurance, so we can't really chump block with the Young Wolf. But we had to get that Grist off the battlefield. Maybe we do let them... Maybe we do block here. No, we'll just take the 2. If we block, we take 2 from the Blood Artist and they Endurance us. That doesn't seem very good. Alright, give me Yawgmoth. Postpone. That'd be kind of... Alright. So what do we do with this? This is when the matchup gets interesting. Because we have to get... How do we win this now? We have to get... 1, 2... The problem is... Ugh. This is where it's going to get weird. Eldritch Evolution... Sack the insect token. We're going to get Scavenging Ooze. If we sack the Young Wolf, they would get us, they would Endurance, right? Eat our whole graveyard. This way, we get 1 eat from our graveyard before they play the Endurance and wreck us. What are you going to target with that? Are you going to target my juicy graveyard? But my graveyard is so juicy. We will eat my own Ignoble Hierarch because I do not want to draw that again. Alright. This is game 3. Yeah, Yawgmoths are weird. Yawgmoths are very weird. Is it Dryad Arbor beatdown time? Hell yeah. No, I'll concede if they're winning. Alright, we're gonna go. We're probably dead here. I'm not doing any math, but we're probably dead. Let's just jump here. We might just be dead. We do get to gain a bunch of life. We have to gain life over playing Yawg, unfortunately. Alright, we might just still be dead. We might just still be dead here. But if we die to these triggers, we can eat stuff in response. Oh, that kills me. That's unfortunate. The Blood Artist is too strong here. We go 3. We block. We'll see. We'll see if we can stay alive. We might be able to stay alive. I doubt it. Alright, let's see. So if we go to blocks, right? Block here. Block here. We're taking 4. Then 2 things die. We eat 1. Nah, that doesn't work. Yeah, we're just dead. This was a really good top deck. Do I play Blood Artist? Yes, I do play Blood Artist. I don't draw it, but I play it. We probably, if we block here, we're just probably dead here. We take 4. Yeah, there's no way around it. This was a very good draw. Is there a way out of this? Let's think. Probably dead. Probably dead. GG's, but let me think. So we block here. I don't think there's a way out of this. We can gain 2 life, which is a maximum of 5. We can block here. Yeah, pretty good top deck. What are you gonna do? Yeah, if we block here, we take 4. We have to eat pre-combat, and we're dead if we block like this. Yeah, this was too good. Would we have been dead if this didn't come? If we're at 5, we could block here. If we were at 5, we could actually block like this, block like this. Let's figure it out. So if they don't play the messenger, we're at 5. Yeah, we're probably dead no matter what. We can go up to 7, but we take... Yeah, I think we're dead no matter what. Oh well. GG's. GG's. I mean, they're playing our list, so we can't get mad. We can't get mad when we get defeated by our own deck. Alright, let's think. Would we be dead? Plus block. Block. We take 4. There's 3 Blood Artist triggers on the stack. We'd go to 7. Yeah, we were dead. Like, there's a lot of sideboard hate against Yawgmoth, and most of it is aimed towards the graveyard. There's Hearses and Relics and Leyline of the Voids and Rest in Pieces and shit like that. So trying to put in a reanimation type card is not the way. What is this? What the hell plays Giganta and goes Arid Mesa Pass? I'm confused and scared. What the hell does Giganta Arid Mesa? It's on Roderick Byrne. Great. Alright, well. I don't want to pay 2 life here. Wall of Roots. Luckily, Grist can kill the General Roderick. Nice. Nice. Alright. How do we feel about General Roderick? Do we feel that he needs to die? Or do we not give a shit about him? Because I'm on the fence here. I mean, you play Burn and then you play a bunch of Boros Charms and Lightning Helixes and you make a bunch of doofuses. Kill it. He beat Waffo with this in the doghouse? Oh, Tim, too tall. Tim Hall of Famer. Alright, we'll go 1, 2, Wall of Roots. 1, 2. Do you guys really think we need to kill this stupid 1/1? We have Yawg next turn. Fine. Fine. Alright, we'll kill him. In honor of chat, thirsting for blood, we'll kill them. Rip apart. Oh my god. What a savage. One, two, three, four, five. I'm gonna have my Chord of Calling. Judges familiared. I need to be playing this deck. Where's this list? Showdown? Oh my god, how can I win? Where's this list, Dingo? Why am I not playing this on stream? Ugh. I shouldn't have killed Roderick. I'm going to lose the game because I killed Roderick and now I don't have a Yawg. It's alright. It's alright. We're going to draw a Yawgmoth here. Alright, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could core. We're just going to draw. We're going to take a draw. This is really drawing well in this game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We could chord, but if we do that, they can just fizzle it with this thing. Sacrifice Judge's Familiar. Counter target spell. Unless the controller pays 1. Oh my god. Alright, so we'll just wait. How many Yawgs have I... Alright, we'll wait for them to put all their counters on that bird. Yeah. Craig Wesco would be thrilled to see this. A basic... I wanted to say a swear word that starts with a B, but I shouldn't. Ragavan. Oh my god. Alright, put the counters on the bird. Sure. Dash the Ragavan. Sure. They played a land. Play a Judge's Familiar. Sure. 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 Alright. What am I doing here? I'm gonna block the Wall of Roots, I think. I mean, they have these two things. Don't really know how I'm supposed to get out of this. No, I need to just take it. Sure. This is going to be a hard game to win. Chad gives... I mean, I shouldn't have killed I shouldn't have killed the one thing. I lost the game when I killed Roderick. I should have had a Yawg in play. But that's okay. Helix me? Sure. 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 Yeah, I did. It's okay. We killed the Roderick. Alright, it could have been when I drew 7 million lands in a row, but maybe if I would have drawn a land at some point before all this, it's possible that drawing all lands has lost me this game. But who could say? Alright, let's discord. If we get an endurance, we just are going to get wrecked by this shit. We'll tap the Wall of Roots. No, we have to chord for an endurance. We have to chord for endurance. To block these. And we're just dead. We are just dead. We're just dead. Who would have thought that drawing all these lands would cause us to lose? Yeah, they're gonna. Yeah, I understand. They're gonna put a counter on this. They're gonna hit me for 7, and it depends on what they do, but I understand that I'm not in a good spot. Yes. They're gonna dash Ragavan, trigger this, use the den. I understand that I'm not in a good spot. Gonna die to a Judge's Familiar. Yeah, we're just dead. We are just dead. The Rip Apart, we could have blocked one of these if they just had no spells, right? They just cast a Ragavan, made 1 of 4. We could have blocked the 3, right? Used the wall to block the Ragavan, but them having another spell was too much. Alright, we want this, we want this, we want endurances. Do we want endurances? I don't think we want endurances. We just need to get to Yawg. They have Ragavans. I'm gonna cut a Chord of Calling. No, that doesn't seem right. We'll cut a Yawgmoth on the... Actually, we'll cut a Strangleroot Geist on the play. We just need to get to a Yawgmoth to control their bullshit. We probably want a Force of Vigor, to be honest. That's okay. Well, we shouldn't have killed the general. We should have just got a Yawg that turn, and we would have been fine. Would you like to play first? Yes. But them having Judge's Familiar into my chord for 7 was a bit... That was a bit much. Alright, this hand sucks, but we're going to keep it. I mean, Judge's Familiar is very strong. Having this Dryad Arbor is the worst. As long as they play Ragavan here and don't bolt this. Play Judge's Familiar. Nice. I'm going to play the Young Wolf. The question is, do I play the Misty or do I play the Dryad Arbor? I'm going to play the Dryad Arbor. Obviously, this is not what I want to do, but if I get stuck, if I can't cast this on 3, I lose. This is obviously very risky. Obviously, this is probably a shitty play to do. Yep. Oh, punished. Punished, punished, punished. I'm not attacking. Not into their Ragavan. Of course he plays Wild Cantor. That card's sick with General. Manamorphose. Why wouldn't you play Wild Cantor in your General deck? They return Giganta. Okay. Do they play Blood Moon? That's the question. I might as well lose 1 life to be safe from Blood Moon. Alright, we'll go up. Now we can attack with the Young Wolf because we will not be dashed. The Ragavan shall not dash at us. Right, we have Boseiju to kill Showdown of the Skalds too. Everything's going our way. Showdown's really annoying, but the +1/+1 counters are what really make it annoying. We could Boseiju Golem tokens if they make Golem tokens off the general. All we need to do is just get to Yawgmoth. We have Yawgmoth next turn. If they don't kill our shit. Looks like they're waiting. Ooh, Yawgmoth. Well, that's exciting. I love Yawgmoth. He's a real guy. He is a friend of the people, Yawgmoth. A real nice guy. Alright. If they go to kill Yawgmoth, we will Chord of Calling for the Young Wolf and draw a bunch of cards so we can guarantee get another Young Wolf. But we don't want to go too low. Help me, step Yawg, I'm stuck. Oh, that's fucked up. Alright. So, Chord of Calling, 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. We shall get a Young Wolf. A Young Wolf. Pair on life. Choose a turn target creature. Okay. Sack you. Always yield. Always yield. We don't want to go too low. Oh my god, if we draw all the basics in response to them pathing us, going to be sad. Going to be sad. They're also a burn deck, so we don't want to go too low. The fuck is this? Alright. This resolves, yes. Get this. Grist is at 5 loyalty. We'll put this Young Wolf in the graveyard. Giganta. Well, friend, Giganta might not cut it. Strangleroot Geist. Eldritch Evolution. Yawgmoth. Alright. So we attack with all these. We have 5 cards in the graveyard. I think they're dead. Let's think. We attack. They're going to block here. Right? Then they take 5. This is in the graveyard. Alright, so we attack with everything. Yeah. I was just thinking that if we attack with everything, sack our board, play the Hierarch, that kills them. Did we leave the Endurance in the deck? That's the question. Or we side out the Endurance? We sided out the Endurance. I don't think they're going to kill me from 12 with 4 cards, so we're just going to... I don't want to sack these and miss on fucking... I don't want to sack these and miss on Chord of Calling and then just get down to like 8 or something like that. Miss off Chord of Calling and just be killed by a handful of burn. That's not what I want. Next, I can just proliferate, kill them with all. But if we start fucking around with these Yawgmoth things, hit a chord... Then we just die to burn. Ragavan dash. Ragavan. Okay. Okay. Alright, so... Let's see. We play Swamp. They one, two. We have 2 proliferates, so we just go. Oh, they have nothing. We would play Grist, sack here, proliferate, attack, Grist ult. They're dead. A million different ways. All right. It's not a dash. I think they were dead. All right, well, let's run it back. Let's run it back. A Ganjo. Tim Too Tall. Did Tim Too Tall do well in the doghouse? Dingo? We can't keep this. Well, this hand sucks just as bad, but we're going to keep it. Put back the Blooming Marsh. Got 8th, 9th. He did better than I did. Ragavan. Wild Cantor. Ooh, baby. Well, we need some help this game. 1 mana ramp, I know. If they play the general here, we could be in trouble. Like if they ramp into the general, that'd be kind of annoying. The Hearst. Ooh. Well, I'll have to be sure to draw garbage. We have the Yawgfather next turn. And it will only cost us the Blood Artiste. Don't really know what they could have. They're off the deep end. Like, the General would suck here, but we could, like, evolution the Young Wolf into a Grist and kill the General. But I don't think that's good. I think we're just going to get Yawg off the Blood Artist next turn. I mean, they have the Hearst. The Curse kind of keeps the Young Wolf in check. Kind of annoying. Wild Cantor ramps pretty good. They only have 3 cards, though. We're just getting Yawg here? I think so. I think we're just getting the Yawgfather. Ping you. We're just getting the old Yawgfather. Remember, what are we bolting? We're bolting the... Okay. Alright. Get him with the Hearst. Okay. I have to win the next 2 matches to be qualified. I have to win this game 3 and then win the next couple of matches and I'll make it. This might be too early of a Yawg. Oh, motherfucker, man. Alright, well, should have got a Grist. Yeah, as soon as Yawg was alone, he got pathed. Scantha back to hand, nice. Alright, well, now we're in Dirtle mode. Now we are in our favorite spot, waiting for Yawgmoth. If only Yawgmoth was a companion. Maybe we'll fetch up Dryad Arbor, that'll be exciting. They could sack the Cantor, play Giganta. That would be probably better than... I'm gonna fetch out a Dryad Arbor and block this. Because if they sack this and play Giganta, that would be annoying. And we have an excess of lands, thanks to the fact that all we've drawn this game are lands. So let's trade. This is like scary, letting them have a bunch of mana. Lightning Helix, my Dryad Arbor. You got it. You got it, friend. Alright. Well, that's something. That's something. Maybe I shouldn't have swung with that. Maybe I needed that to block the Hearst. But who knows. They don't seem to be in any hurry to activate that Hearst. Probably should have left that back to block, but whatever. We just need a Yawg. We need them not to have a path. Ragavan Dash. I probably would have activated and attacked with a Hearst, but that's okay. Just don't hit a Yawgmoth. Young Wolf? I didn't want that anyway. Alright. Give me Yawgmoth. Yay! We did it. We're the best drawers of all time. There has never been a better drawer than us. We're the best. Undying puts it back on our side. Yes. Young Wolf will return to us in due time, but for now, he will not. Alright, I am going to attack with the Strangleroot Geist. And if they block with the Young Wolf, they'll have to eat it with the Hearst, and then we can start fucking around with the Strangleroot Geist. No, huh? Should we start fucking around anyway? I like fucking around. We probably ought to. Nah, let's wait. Let us wait. Patience is the name of the game, and the name of the game shall be patience. All their burn spells cost 1,000,000 mana. So hopefully they don't have enough to run 2 burn spells together. Rest in peace. It's good synergy with the unlicensed Hearst. I like that. Alright, let's shoot this, sack this. This will come back to our side. And if they eat it with the Hearst, we can then start fucking with this and drawing some cards. This comes back to its home. This returns, apologetic for its sinful abandonment of our cause. Now they get to use the Hearst. We're bolting this? Wow. Such commitment. It's crazy. Alright, pay 1 life. Choose a 1 creature. Okay, sack. We can't target the Wild Cantor. We want to draw cards. Right? The whole point of this is to draw cards. Draw cards. Oh, Boseiju. That seems good against that. Okay. 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 Boseiju also seems good against the rest in pieces. So their hand is Giganta and Ragamuffin. Ragamuffin, yep. Okay, so is there a reason to shoot this now? No, not really. Do we want to get rid of the Rest in Peace? It only costs 1 mana to get rid of the Rest in Peace. It only costs 1 mana to get rid of this thing. This thing is kind of scary. Maybe we just want to kill this Ragamuffin right now. Why? There's no reason to do that now. But no, because then they can... If we kill the... If we wait till next turn, they can attack and crew with this. They could crew... No, it's tapped. What the fuck am I thinking? We're just going to go to our turn. Chord of Calling. Chord of Calling. We're just going to play this land, and we're going to pass the turn. We're going to have to combo kill them. It's getting to be a little bit much. It's getting to be a bit much. Their hand is Giganta. So we need them to attack with the Hearst, thinking that they're safe. Then we'll block. They're just not going to do anything. What are we courting for here? We're courting for the float of green mana. Kill that. Sack. Let's court for a... Let's get rid of the rest. No, both of these cards are problems now. Outland Liberator is not going to flip, and they're going to have Rip Apart to like rip it apart. So it's not going to be good. I guess we can get a Liberator and then like attack them. This is a tough spot. This is really hard. I'm gonna turn on my shit. Alright, let's get the Hearst out of here. Tired of the fucking Hearst. Alright. They get a land. We might need Grist. I should maybe court for a Grist, or should I just get Outland Liberator and get rid of this Rest in Peace? Now let's court for... Let's get a Grist, I think. Let's Chord of Calling. Done. Is it Liberator or is it Grist? I think it's just a Liberator. It's just Liberator. Play this, kill this. I need to draw a creature here. This was not good. Let's attack for 4. Alright, we're gonna discard a card, proliferate the showdown. Done. We're going to discard a card, discard a card, discard a card, proliferate the showdown. Alright. So they're going to get a 4/4 off the general. They're going to play the general, and they're going to get to rip apart my thing. And I'll get to kill their golem. I'll probably just kill the Rest in Peace. This is a problem. I should have got a Grist so I had ammunition to draw cards off Yawgmoth. General, yes. The problem is if I whiff this next turn, I like lose the game. If they go rip apart this, I need to get rid of the Rest in Peace. Alright, so let's let the trigger. It's either kill this or kill this. This is probably a mistake. If we whiff this next turn, if we don't draw anything good, we probably lose. But if we do, if we draw like an Undying creature, we probably win. Oh, that's unfortunate. Alright, we need to draw an Undying creature. Or something, or we're dead. Perfect. Oh, we're dead. Maybe I played that wrong. I should have just got a Grist plus, and then I would have had food to like do stuff. I needed to draw a creature, and they needed not to draw that. Alright, well, that's pretty good. GG's. Well, sometimes you draw poorly. Against the General Ferris deck. Alright, we're going to concede. I want to see... Alright, so I'm going to take the next 10 draw steps, and we'll see how many times I brick. Alright. That would have been perfect. I would have been able to kill this, block... Oh my god, that would have been good. What would I have drawn into? I would have drawn into Chord of Calling. Oh my goodness. That would have let me get draw infinite cards. Which... Oh my, look at these draw steps. Oh, that's a dud. That one redraws me into... That wouldn't have done anything. That wouldn't have done anything. That would have done it. That would have done it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we do 10. We'll do a full 10. Oh, it's up. 10 draws. The one would have redrawn me into that, which would have redrawn me into that. So 7 of the 10 draws. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Of the top 12 cards. Nice. Oh well. Too Tall Tim wins again. That's it for me.